Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new Doctor Who show idea. I guess what I would do if I was showrunner of Doctor Who series 11 today. I've got brand new ideas to talk about. So right, let's begin with episode 1 in this series 11. So episode 1 is called Star Sailor. Deep in space, there is a man who rides on his sailboat, traveling the stars and seeing the universe. He's an explorer of his home world, but for some reason he ends up in the TARDIS. The Doctor and Alex end up helping the sailor back to his homeworld, but not before the Doc helps him gather some tools to fix his ship again. So there we go. And on the way trying to get back to his homeworld, he was attacked by pirates because of his ship gives off because his ship gives off like protectivity cells or something, and so does the TARDIS. So that's how we eventually stumbles upon in the TARDIS. There we go. He looks like a mix between the Silver Surfer and the Little Prince, kind of like inspirations, I guess, for this episode. Episode 2, The Empire of Flame. During the Aztec times, aliens covered in fire inspiration, the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, came down to the heavens from space, I guess, to fulfill their glorious purpose, to rekindle their empire that they lost thanks to the flux. They traveled to a planet to live amongst some people, I guess, symbiosis, whatever. But the Doc TARDIS and TARDIS brings them to this Aztec period. The Doc understands what's going on, but needs to stop it because the fire people are burning the temple and they can't protect those people, otherwise history is about to change. The Doc also explains to Alex how they can understand them thanks to the TARDIS, I guess. You know, trying to, switch languages, I guess. So there we go. Episode 3, The Book of Life. The Doc receives a package from the Kabbalah man. This is a catalog of every planet in the known universe, hence the Book of Life. But the book was a gift of the master, or for some reason, and therefore has a special power. It looks it's like a video game. When you read it, you get sucked into this world, I guess, and it gets more dangerous when you progress. Inspiration, Jumanji. There you go. Episode 4, The Dragon of the East. Dragons are a myth, folklore, or even stories told for kids. But what if it wasn't? Every culture and history has some kind of dragon myth. The Doc lands in Japan during the 19th century. Samurais are the greatest warriors in this country. But this will all change when the dragon arrives in the land that creates havoc and chaos. The Doc and Alex try to solve how this happened and how something from fiction becomes reality. So this dragon becomes real. There we go. The Doc and Alex are still on their way to find this mysterious thing, I guess. This episode 5, dragon that was once real. They try to solve this mystery. So that's why dragons on Earth are real. Try to enlist the help of an only dragon-looking person the Doc knows, Maravashra. Maravashra talks to the Doc that dragons have always been existing, but he doesn't, or she doesn't really know, where they came from. Together with the Sea Devils and Solarians, they lived in the underground world, as seen in series 5, 6. I think that's 5 or something, I don't know. So there we go. The Japanese dragon had escaped, and thanks to Madame Vastra and Solarians got back to the underground world, and the Doc gets a dragon-ish sword, something as like a thank you gift from the Japanese people. There we go. Episode 6, The Close Encounter of the Dalek. In the USA, an introverted British businessman has a new intern called Robin. Robin, past companion seen in my previous season, I guess, is still grieving about his dead girlfriend, but now tries to get on with his life. His internship makes him being a security for his new boss, I guess. Secretary. There we go. Called Mr. Kidman. So there you go. This is the same guy who played like in the IT crowd, the same actor. But after a while, something ends up appearing in the backpack of the building when he works. Those creatures are called Daleks. Some security guards end up dying because they thought there were like art pieces or something, or statue, like Five Nights at Freddy's inspiration, I guess. Roman and Mr. Kidman always end up seeing these Daleks actually kill people. There you go. Episode 7, The Scream of a Dalek. The Dalek and Alex end up in Mr. Kidman's technology building. No, Mr. Kidman's whatever enterprise building where he works. This building is some kind of science building owned by Mr. Kidman. The Doc and Alex get noticed by security guards and try to go inside, but the building has been sealed. Who did this? In another room of the building, Robin and Mr. Kidman are still working. It's already late evening hours. They encounter the Dalek but can escape, where they end up in the same room as the Doc and Alex. And eventually, Doc and Robin and these people try to get to know what's going on. There we go. So yes, this Mr. Kidman actually found technology that belongs to Daleks that he found some kind of in a near crash site or whatever. There we go. Robin is in front of seeing the Doc again. He's still sad about losing his girlfriend and knows where the Doctor is. Something is going to happen. There we go. And Mr. Kidman is intrigued by the way that the Doctor is. So there we go. Episode 8. Houdini's lost treasure. During the 1920s, right before Houdini's death, he hid his lost treasure from the Doctor find. Houdini's being sick and called the Doctor to find his treasure. Because he is dying, Houdini is one of the Doctor's best friends, I guess. The Doc wants to know what's inside because she hates secrets. After a while, the Doc finds the treasure thanks to a smart booby trap and a hidden dungeon or something. The treasure is a chest, and inside there is a nutcracker version of the Doctor and Houdini's magical trickery book. A Christmas special, the day of the Nutcracker. So Houdini's gift from the previous episode is like a wooden carved nutcracker, which is fantastic. It's like a version of the Doctor. So there we go. Maybe it can be some kind of like Russian doll that you can open up. That could be interesting as well, or something. I don't know. Yeah, this nutcracker, thanks to the TARDIS, is like it knows that it's something from Houdini. And eventually the Doctor ends up going inside of like the Nutcracker fairy tale. I don't know. Maybe she displaced this Nutcracker onto the reality disc or whatever. Science fiction things. And that's how the TARDIS eventually goes into this reality where the Nutcracker fairy tale is real. I don't know. And obviously the typical Nutcracker musical act is also there at the end of this adventure. The Dog finds the Nutcracker again and smiles and says happy Christmas. So I guess another season done, another stories, ideas. So there we go. I've got plenty more where that came from, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye.